Vibe Tribe. You're rocking with your favorite friendly for entertainer, Stiggity motivator, with the vibes that are greater. That is your girl and your Odyssey, aka Jenny B. Let's start off this video, the stream, the day with reading some planetary energy. A fateful opportunity could arise when Venus and Aries conjoins in the North Node in Aries and opposes the South Node in Libra. Depending on what you want to do, you could enter a new phase of your love life. For some, this might be the best chance to separate from unwanted connections and embrace singlehood. For others, the cosmic energy could bring you closer to your soulmate if you put yourself and your needs first. Alright, the definition of fateful is having a far-reaching and often disastrous consequences or implications. I would not in one fateful night, whenever two people meet and marry in Vegas, I would not mention, the implications of being married in Vegas. It could have implications. I wouldn't mention that the implications are personal implications. I would mention that would probably be outwards implications, outside of yourself. And I'm not mentioning yourself, the world around you. Fateful carries several nuanced meanings. Ominous prophecy, when something is described as fateful, often implies the quality of ominous prophecy. For instance, a seemingly innocuous remark might hold deeper significance or foreshadow future events. Actions or events labeled as fateful have momentous consequences. Decisions made during times which can significantly impact the course of events. Imagine pivotal meaning between world leaders or critical life choice. And I would mention that after I read this, something had popped into consciousness. Controlled by fate, fateful occurrences, often seen as controlled by fate. They feel preordained and inexorable and beyond human control. In practical usage, consider these examples. His life changed on that fateful November evening when he met the love of his life. Hundreds perished on that fateful day. Her campaign took a fateful turn. Her campaign provided with fateful turns of events, providing security. Remember, the word fateful carries weight, signifying importance that often hints at ominous outcomes. And as ominous outcomes are present within the world, we are present within the deterring of ominous events. So you won't encounter ominous events, especially in correlation to universal design. Universal design. Meaning nature beyond things and stuff and such, and we work around nature. Fateful has an intriguing origin. It traces back to the Middle Eastern period, where it evolved from Old French term fate, meaning destiny, fortune, destiny and fortune, or destiny or fortune. The old word itself was derived from the Latin word fatum, which translates to that which has been spoken, or prophecy. In ancient Roman culture, the concept fate was closely tied to the idea that certain events were predetermined by gods or cosmic forces. These events were often revealed through oracles or prophetic utterances. Thus, the Latin word fatum encapsulated both spoken word of prophecy and the inevitable outcomes of it foretold. Over time, as languages evolved, the term fateful emerged into the English to describe the moments or decisions that carried significant consequences. Now, I should mention that it carried significant weight within a collective understanding or collective mentality. Almost as if it were guided by fate itself. Whether it's a pivotal choice, or a turning point, or a dramatic twist of destiny through the word fateful, we work around fate to be the pivotal choice within ominous, seeming forces or ominous deterrences. Whether it's, and deterrences. Now, a deterrence from something ominous would be a safety precaution. And whether it's a pivotal choice within destiny, the word fateful continues to invoke a sense of gravity and inevitability. And we make sure that, beyond the inevitable, that we can change the inevitable. We can evolve the inevitable. So when you encounter the word, remember its ancient roots with a whisper from the past and a nod to destiny, and a reminder that some moments are etched into the fabrics of time. Some words that share a similar origin with fateful would be ominous, suggesting a menacing or threatening aspect. However, it specifically implies a sense of foreboding or foreshadowing evil or disaster. For example, the ominous rumbling from the volcano warned of impending eruption. Portentous. While portentous and fateful are close in meaning, portentous conveys something that is frighteningly big or impressive. And it often carries a sense of forewarning. Though it is now seldom used to explicitly denote calamity, an eerie, portentous stillness settled over the town. Crucial. This word emphasizes the moment or decision, something crucial or pivotal. Just like a fateful event, for instance, the crucial meaning determined the fate of the company. When an event or choice has significant consequences, it is decisive. Much like a fateful encounter, a decisive moment shapes the future. His decisive actions saved lives. Eventful. An eventful occurrence is one that stands out due to its impact or significance. It aligns with the idea of fateful event. Their trip turned out to be quite eventful, quite memorable, quite delightful. And understanding that fateful, just as love can carry the essence of love and hate, fateful can carry ominous meanings, and it can carry blessed, inspired, and an array of meanings. Acute. Although acute has broader meanings, it can describe situations that are intense, critical, or pivotal. Apocalyptic. This word suggests a sense of doom or catastrophe. An apocalyptic event is often seen as fateful, signaling the end of an era. The apocalyptic storm wreaked havoc. Now remember, these words carry all shades of significance, whether they hint at destiny, foretell calamity, or mark turning points. Each one adds depth to our understanding. of pivotal moments within life. To provide examples of importance and crucial, as fate within your life is felt as a heavy, crucial emotion of mixture of resonance between love and peace and prosperity and all the amazing things, that are crucial for maintaining a good health within life and within relationships. Vitamins are crucial for maintaining good health. It's crucial that we arrive before, the time of a meeting. And to be late or to oversleep, plays a crucial role in your personal dynamics. Now, mind you, dynamics is probably not the right word. It's personal mannerisms, because that's that's a crucial indicator that maybe you should set an alarm, or maybe you should make it a point to, have a melatonin to calm you down, to, before sleep, to have, some ginseng in the morning to wake you up, and so that you are focused and not an emotional. I noticed that whenever people with ADHD aren't focused, their attention is just all over the place. And whenever your attention's all over the place, it could be emotional. It could be overwhelming, even if you don't seemingly have things to be motivated by or be motivated with. Now, while portness hints at ominous or foreboding events, crucial emphasizes essential importance. So there is a crucial force within portness, the presence of portness. Now, crucial, emphasizing the energy that can and does emphasize essential importance. Whether it's a turning point, whether it's a decision, these words help to convey the all-around gravity of the situation. The difference between portness and ominous. Within definition, the portness is an adjective that conveys a sense of momentous or ominous significance. It implies that something is laden with importance, often a foreshadowing significant events. Storm clouds, portness storm clouds gathered on the horizon, hinting an impending storm. His portness silence during the meeting signaled a crucial turning point. The ancient prophecy was eerily portness, foretelling doom for the kingdom that was not in line with the kingdom. Foretelling doom, not for the kingdom, for the world. As I mentioned before, we don't shoot the messenger. And whenever an adjective that, describes something as threatening, inauspicious, it gives the impression that something bad or unpleasant is about to happen. There are nuances, and nuances share a sense of menace in the aspect of whenever you are, used to things on a schedule, you're used to, a schedule, it could be a menacing, even if it's something that you enjoy, it may seem menacing, and that is not, that is not ominous. Though if you don't, if you are not empathetic and compassionate to mannerisms, then it hints naturally at an impending doom and not recognizing the structure of significance and of broader significance within importance and within the sense of impending danger. In summary, when you encounter a situation that feels laden with importance and foreboding, consider using portness when you want to emphasize a sense of threat or impending danger, to opt for a non-ominous depth and understanding of pivotal, movements within life, and recognizing that within pivots and movements in life, you recognize the positive and negative significances of outcomes, outcomes in general, and outcomes in general reflect outcomes within the world is something newly that I've learned. And that may be ominous, within the understandings that I knew not of from the position and point of perspective. Sometimes, there's that ominous silence at the other end of the phone as they are translating and, thinking of everything that has been said. The rolls of distant thunder grew more ominous as you recognize the nearing of the storm. And the nearing of the storm should certainly it should certainly stop the essence of the storm from, any damage. Stops any damage as you are as you run for cover, as it's raining, if it's lightning and raining, because lightning is, electric charge is, I wouldn't say electric charge. I wouldn't mention electric charge. And I wouldn't mention that as lightning. I would mention that as effects of the storm. It conveys a sense of impending evil. Now, the beautiful essence of, fate, and, there are parts of fate that keep evil from you, keep you from evil. There are parts of safety, within government that naturally keeps evil from you. As that is what government has been designed for within the essence of safety, and security. Within, all, facets of life. Vulnerability is the essence of romance, was a quote that we have mentioned. I would re-mention it today. Vulnerability is the essence of romance. We are each made for goodness, love, and compassion. Our lives are transformed as much as the world is when we live these truths. We are each made for goodness, love, and compassion. Our lives are transformed as much as the world is when we live these truths. Stay in it. just say hey into Lofi chat. Shall we? After well, we've not read a word from the dictionary, though we learned some dictionary definitions. Generally speaking. Within planetary read. Not read. That faithful opportunity could arise. Now, I would mention that we should be aware of faithful opportunities arising, and depending on what you want to, what choice that you want to make within each phase of love lives, you should embrace your soulmate and secure your soulmate as a choice within putting yourself first and putting your needs first and securing yourself. I'm going to shuffle the Lover's deck and mention that it should not be, who you love and who you share love with, share affection, whether that's money, gifts, whether that's, watching over and, working to keep secure and keep progressing on the right track, in life, generally and personally, privately, in every aspect of life. And if you could, insert yourself and insert your truth within the notion without your truth being, your truth or your essence being compromised, through the translation of, things and stuff and such. We stress so much as to identity politics, yet we freak out whenever, there's hint of love, present beneath the essence of, entertainment and quality and just time saved. As we laugh at the rhetoric of the opposite of that. Because opinions are not going to have lasting implications. The effect, the ominous tones or the ominous rather the ominous essence of presence, within opinion should not have lasting implications unless this, you are mentioning love, someone that you love. Lasting implication. I want that person to be happy, healthy, prosperous. Any, opposing opinion on that is just the essence of lack of perception, lack of depth. And then it also reflects a depth within that surrounding the well-being of time and how in life it is the small things that make for the large implications. It's the small act of someone streaming for the effect of that to be, the essence of a true human being, compassionate of circumstance, compassionate of essence. Though from a standpoint of opposing religion or opposing mentality, and we are mentioning this just as, a translation of a mixture of, what I've watched on the news, and then, questioning as to why the news and, the government would want to have any sort of, ominous things and stuff and such, within a time that you want to be your best, you must enhance your best. You must not, find something that is different within the algorithm and then automatically not understand, not overstand the potential of various variability and the essence of importance that stands with the small things in life. And the small things in life interpret into the big things in life. For me, it was a small essence to stand in front of a camera. And I'm not standing in front of a camera, mind you. I'm just merely being. Rather, as I, respond to my opinion of those that are standing. And I'm not, mentioning, we, the us, the they, them, that we find ourselves within the definition of. I'm not going to be enthralled whenever, I tell you who I'm a fan of or something like that, and then you tell me that I can't be a fan of differing opinions, differing stances within life. Now that's just through upbringing, you know, and that's just through circumstance, you know, and I understand that. I believe in myself too, that me just being myself, I'm making the effort. And great love is worth the steps that you're guided to take. Now, whenever you are wanting to play off of a society that is not that is not paying attention to the red flags, you know, and things and stuff, and the effort, you know, noticing the effort and noticing that that job, dirty jobs, and it went into the jobs that nobody wanted to do. Nobody really wants to sit in front of a camera and speak on their opinions, or to share their comedy or their jokes, or to share their personal experiences, to share their responses to stuff that's on social media. That is, what a lot of people don't realize. That the people that we are judging are the people that, make the effort within life. Your opinion is not, your opinion is not making the effort within life to not prove a point, but to convey a truth, convey the essence of what you're trying to say. Because the signs are cautioning you to speak on these notions and these, ominous tones within society. Within others conveying. Because whenever I convey, notions, instances, to myself, I've always been very gentle. And I've always been passionate with my stance of how I, have a spiritual hedge of protection around me that keeps me safe from harm and that keeps harm from me. And I believe that, at all times, with my love life being influenced by religious factors finds me within the essence and the story of movies that I could mention. I must forgive my parents. I must heal and forgive, family issues. Societally. And things and stuff and such. Because, I must allow my heart and my soul to sing with joy. I must extend my lightheartedness to the world. Within me extending, not extending myself, me sharing myself with the world. This had implications within life, within structure of, I would not say within structure, or I would not mention within structure. It has drawn a trusting attraction where there has not been enough attraction or chemistry to keep certain ominous relationships going from certain perspectives, mind you. Because someone from my past is returning to my life, the essence of where in the past there was not enough chemistry, there was not enough chemistry to keep the relationship going, there was not enough knowledge of existence, there was not enough knowledge of compassion, for me, within the time of the generation. There's a codependency that is noted between many various places. There's a codependency that surrounds the essence of presence. My essence. And as we learn to forgive and learn, we must have these heart-to-heart conversations because the world views us as children. There's deception within portrayal because you deserve love. You are lovable. Love within the compassionate way, not love within the ominous way. It is safe to be yourself. No matter whether the stage of life is a honeymoon stage or not, because every day this essence, this vibe has the nostalgia of new love, even though it is a love that has been present for a long time. And we have let our friends help within this connection and help to translate, the calling in of your soulmate, and realizing that people may have realized that this is your soulmate before you've realized, and that would be the essence of unrequited love, and this truth, this essence, this channel, this, place is ascending to a higher level of commitment to safety, happiness, satisfaction, rather than satisfying the opinions of the incumbents that we entertain, that we provide with soulmate type vibes and, retreat type energy. You know, we retreat from the world, retreat from all of the different, the different content and channels and stuffs and things. You know, this is a past life relationship, and you must give this relationship a chance, because you must let go of control issues, and you must keep an open mind, because all of this is worth waiting for, worth the weight of realization. You know, through the seeming separation, this is a time that should be trusting. We should be trusting of and trusting within. Felt the power of the Holy Spirit. Stiggity, stiggity. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for staying stiggity, stiggity. And thank you for staying Vibe Tribe. Vibe Tribe! Stay tuned. So much love. So much love.